Thailandia. Infatti la moda italiana è arrivata anche in Thailandia.
He says that one of his schools are in Bangkok, Thailand, and his Italian styles have reached there.
In Italia invece abbiamo una a Brescia, una a Verona, una a Mantova, una a Rovereto, una a Trento e una a Levico.
I think he just told you the names and I couldn't remember that, so.
Ecco, in questo caso io volevo dire una cosa, non si sa mai come pettinare queste ragazze molto giovani e sono sempre molto estrose e io ho pensato di fare dei ricami con gli stessi capelli attorno al viso, appunto dare una cornice un po' diversa. Infatti poi vediamo se avrò il tempo, vi farò vedere qualche altro ricamo in modo diverso.
Ok, allora, qui il mio taglio è già finito. Con la tecnica che ho parlato prima è un peccato che purtroppo il tempo vola, altrimenti sarebbe stato bello spiegare questa tecnica, il modo di eseguirla, il modo di tenere le forbici, pur se siete tutti parrucchieri, però ogni tecnica ha le sue difficoltà, no? Come ripeto, ci manca il tempo materiale per farlo. Per rifinire questi tagli io passo sempre come ho fatto vedere prima con i capelli lunghi e adesso lo ripeto.
He says it's too bad he really didn't have a chance to explain what he had to do with his hair, but you, I believe, as hairdressers, did understand. Did understand basically what he has done here. He says every person has his own technique, and that is uncopyable.
A little louder on the music, eh? Because these people are going to finish right away. And let's get the music up!
Quite a difficult updo to do. It's quite a difficult updo to do because it does take time and you have to pin it so it's properly balanced in the middle of the forehead. And by leaving these little wisps on the side, the back, those are just basically by ideas. And the way he's done it is totally in his mind and can't be reproduced.
Music up and let's get some more questions. So music, please. There was one question which was asked of Gigi, and it was, does he permanent wave all the heads he works on? Lewis?
Okay.
The question was, does he like to perm the hair that he before he works on?
Generally speaking, ti piace a fare permanenti su quasi tutti I capelli che fai?
Sì. Sì.
Yes, he does prefer to perm the hair if it does need it. Also, there was another question asked by a lady here. She asked me if Gigi does conduct private classes for hairdressers, and he says yes, he does.
Infatti in Italia la permanente direi che è molto in voga perché ritorno col famoso discorso, rende la donna più femminile e dopo anche perché alla sera ci dà la possibilità di trovare il cassetto un po' più pieno. La permanente è un gran bel servizio, teniamolo da conto.
He said perms nowadays are what he calls in vogue. It's coming back as it was. Classes in Italy would probably wind up costing him 120,000 lira. How much? I'm not. Exchanges be.
In più tutti i partecipanti alla fine si fa un grande show dove loro stessi fanno vedere quello che hanno appreso della tecnica italiana.
And he also said that at the end of that week, all the work that they have done, the students also will be shown off in a big fashion show at the end of the week.
Solo che in Italia purtroppo ci siamo poco perché, come dicevo prima, l'acconciatore italiano è tenuto molto in considerazione. È tenuto in considerazione, infatti anche noi fra poco partiremo per una tournée nell'estremo oriente dove toccheremo Singapore, Bangkok, Malesia, Indonesia, Hong Kong, Tokyo e al ritorno andremo in Venezuela e dopo verremo ancora a fare una tournée negli Stati Uniti d'America.
Actually, I don't remember all those countries, but he said after this they're going to Hong Kong, Singapore, Venezuela, and they're going to come back down to North America, probably the States.
Okay, so if we keep our ears open, we might hear from him. All right, to present Andrea's work for your approval. There you are. Ezio's just finishing. By the way, while this girl's on, I just want to mention, for those that weren't, if I didn't, you know, the new Styles and Stylists book is being done now. And if you want to participate, check the booth out downstairs. Don't forget, they also have exhibitors downstairs as well. And some of the tools they are using on stage, they are carrying down there. So don't forget to check them out between classes. And talking about classes, when this is over, I don't want no Holocaust today. I want you to out and then back in. All right? Fair? Fair. No, none of that. Come on. Lost for a minute. There's a question. Good. What is this? There was a question about how many people can do that type of work. And the answer was that we all work the same. So what he's suggesting is that all his people can do that type of work. All right? So, graduated cut, I'll give it to Louis. And enjoy. We'll turn the music up, ask some questions. I should go get a drink.
We'll get on with some questions after they've started into their haircuts, okay? Must say, it's good music they're playing, eh? I think this is all direct from Italy, too.
Cosa avete notato? Che la testa è stata divisa in 4 settori, in 4 triangoli, cioè partendo dal centro testa, prendiamo la ciocca ben tesa verso l'alto, sempre con le dita inclinate, appunto per avere una scalatura, però non una scalatura netta, abbiamo una scalatura un po' a tubo, no? Praticamente la parte del centro testa rimane più corta e man mano sempre più lunga, sempre più lunga, sempre più lunga. Appunto per avere una scalatura molto nel centro testa e che man mano diventi sempre più lunga.
He says that starts off with 4 sections, also using the crown area as the shortest part, and gradually getting longer towards the front. But he says that to eliminate the steps around the crown area, what he does, he cuts it longer, longer, and longer. They're not all cut the same. So in other words, they just don't go by, he goes by comparing both hairs, the shortest with the next section. So in other words, he uses his guidelines well.
Oh yeah, thrills me to my soul. Could it be the music?
Eliminando la frangia, la quale sarà una frangia a punto, praticamente sarà più corta lateralmente e più lunga centralmente. Gli altri saranno molto corti, molto leggeri, e la cristina sarà tutta più luminosa. Il mio taglio sarà eseguito portando in avanti i capelli, taglierò il tutto, praticamente tutta la cristina portandoli in avanti. Quando io andrò a pettinarli nel modo giusto avrò una scalatura sempre più lunga.
In the bang area, she's explaining that it's going to be left longer but shorter towards the back here. So these longer hairs will be longer here, shorter up around this area. And for the sides, it's going to be kept quite close to the side. So by starting a short guideline here, she'll be taking all her hair forward and cutting it along that same guideline. And when it's swept back, you'd see that it's going to be quite close to the head and becomes quite larger as it gets towards the back of the head. She also wants to stress that her technique in cutting is always done with point cutting. Zigzagged, taking like chunks out of the hair, but equal chunks, not a sloppy chunk. As you can see on the screen, they're probably showing here what's being done.
You know the music knocks me off of my feet. I only know that.
Can we lower the music? We have another explanation here, please.
Mi sono fatta la prima contorno di base, che è quella che fa la linea, no? Poi taglio la ciocca centrale, tutta molto corta, che va con questi corti, così, no? E poi dalla quella centrale unisco in questo senso con la base che ho fatto, no? Tagliando in questa maniera, c'è praticamente una linea molto ben disegnata, decisa, però facendo il taglio in questo modo come usiamo noi, la punta resta più soffice, non troppo compatta.
What she said, she's starting her outside guideline by taking it short around the ears and longer towards the back. And same with the point cutting, leaving it very soft around the face. Then throughout the center of her head, she's going to take shorter hair and cutting it pretty well short. And as she gets towards the back, she's going to be leaving it a lot longer. Then what she does with these other sections that are left in the head, she'll be joining them up. So that also with this head, it'll be swept off and left very, very long, graduated long. These are all graduated cuts. We're going to get music, please. Lowered. I'm going to have another explanation here on what Ezio is doing with this model's hair.
Ho fatto una permanente ieri, solo alcuni bigodini attorno e adesso sto inserendo la parte sopra che ho lasciata dritta fra i riccioli. Inserendo la parte dritta e i riccioli sopra.
Okay, basically what Ezio has told me, he says that later on, earlier yesterday, what he has done has permed his model all around the hairline, leaving maybe a section of about 2 inches all around the face. That's the only thing he permed. And now what he is doing is blending in the straight hair with the permed hair. So what he'll have is just straight with just a nice softness all around the forehead. I mean, all around the face and behind in the nape area. It seems to me that since I've been with these people since Saturday night pretty well, it pretty well seems that I've been working with them all my life. These people have got to be one of the nicest people I've met, not just because they're Italian, mind you, and because I was born here and they're Italian and I'm Italian, but these people, working with them, they had a very, very hard time yesterday. There was a shortage of models, and they had to pick at random. And yesterday they worked from 8 o'clock in the morning right up until 9:30 last night, just to make sure everything was together today. So I really think, with all the, like, not to put the models down, but they wanted to know what was being done, what's going to be done to my hair. And poor people, they couldn't speak English, so here I was speaking to them. And I must say, these people have got to be one of the nicest people I've ever met in my entire life.
Ahora vamos
on stage here we have Frederick. He also works with Michael and I. We have some of the rest of the staff in the audience here. There's Indra and Dagmar up front here.
Ay, mi santo. Así lo tienes que hacer. Lo necesito. Dámelo ahora. So, cha-cha.
Everybody having a good time? I guess everybody's pretty bored, or what is this? Come on, are these people good or what? Come on, explain yourself.
You had a temper like my jealousy, too hot, too greedy. How could you leave me when I needed to possess you? I hated you, I loved you too. Bad dreams in the night. He told me I was going to lose the fight. Leave behind my walking through the high seas. It's me, I'm happy, I come home by. So let me know. Easy. It's me, I'm happy, I
Can you lower the music, please? There's a question asked. Renato's work here. There's a question asked as if the outside guideline was cut prior to this cut, or has he cut it today? His answer was yes, he did cut it yesterday, and all he did was just blend in everything around the head. Let me see.
Did you miss me? Yeah? Good. I got some good news for you. I personally went out, got the addresses, put them on big things, one on the left side of the door, one on the right. If you didn't miss me, I wasn't going to tell you. Okay? I'll look after you. Hey, okay. How are we doing up here? Robin, the cameramen are taking a little break, okay? They're just going to be finishing these models and then a special presentation. Wait till you see this presentation. Oh. Amazing looks, huh? The looks are just so little time. Yeah, that's what blows my mind. Can you imagine charging, like, I don't know about, prices are something that I don't think people should talk about, because prices are relative to the area of your salons and that. But somehow, I'm going to have a little difficulty, I know, putting an elastic in a head and chopping the elastic, pulling it out for a haircut and charging what I'm charging. That's $1.50 a cut. Beautiful, beautiful, exquisite. There you are. Ah, excellent. Whoa. Oh, the Italians, they have a look. Woo. Huh? They sure do. For those people that were here yesterday, do you like the way the show's moving along today? By keeping it together. Anybody gives me a problem, it's 5 fast ones. Turn around. Hey, you'll have lots of time for pictures. Don't worry. You'll have lots of time. Turn around just slowly. An Oriental Italian look. Hey. Can only happen in Canada. Okay, we're finishing up nicely here. Yeah. Once a hairdresser, always a hairdresser. Lewis has got to get his hands in it. Just, okay, hold on a second. Now, just a little this way here. That's it. Okay, present it. Yes.
Just display this model here. Also, Gigi has asked me to tell you people that he has a little bit of a surprise at the end. Always at the end, of course.
Pregherei tutti gli italiani presenti di rimanere in pedana fino alla fine perché abbiamo un piccolo diversivo, così, una sorpresa, ok? Rimanete in pedana fino alla fine, grazie, grazie.
That's it. Hey, have some pictures of the Gandini family, eh? Yes. On the knee. There you are. Yeah, very nice. Can you girls just move your heads a little?
Sì, quale fate ragazzi? Adriana, quale fai adesso tu? La moretta? La moretta? No? Quale? Quella di prima? L'ultima in fondo? Tu. No, tu. Ecco, l'Adriana vi farà un'altra trasformazione perché il primo lavoro che vedete qui in fondo è stato realizzato dall'Adriana Lamberti e adesso vi vuol far vedere un'altra acconciatura piuttosto rapida per non stancarvi.